should get answered right off the bat. Tyra Black playing left side.
That's the drive and the attack ball that Tina likes to do. She likes to come off her forehand side, and she can flick that in any different direction, and she likes to come over the top with some topspin and gets that ball dipping. So it's obvious coming into this match that Jessie and Tina are targeting Black. We'll see if that continues, because I'm not sure that is going to go over very well. I had a chance to play some rec games with Hurricane the other day, and she is playing really well. She's so dangerous, Jim, on both her forehand and her backhand side. When people ask me, you know, how do you attack her? I don't have a great answer for that, because she doesn't have a strong weakness on either side. And that just ticks the tape, and even with that topspin does not roll over. So second serve here.
Early 2-0-2 lead there for Black and Todd.
And that's going to sail wide. So that'll be a side out. On a gorgeous day here in Mesa. It's about 74 degrees, 4-mile-an-hour wind. I mean, you couldn't get better conditions here in the Carvana Mesa Arizona Cup. So many terrific pro courts. There are like 12 different courts that the pros have been playing on, including this grandstand court with terrific seating.
Oh, beautiful backhand drop there.
That's what's so great about her game, Jim, is she has all the attack shots. It's a very heavy ball with a lot of power, but she has tremendous finesse and touch. Terrific young lady. Got a chance to get to know her last year. Very impressive, very mature young woman. That's a good lead by Jessie. Sometimes, Jim, in pickleball, one of the hardest things to do is to get out of the way of deep balls. And when people ask me what's the key to it, one of the keys is really anticipating that ball coming off hot and reading the backswing. Like Tina just did right there, letting that go.
Interesting now with Pisnik playing on the right side. As you mentioned, Dave, they do seem to be, Pisnik and Irving do seem to be targeting Tyra. Interesting strategy.
We'll see if they continue with that. I don't think that's going to bode well for them. One of the things I like to do early in a match is what I call probing the opponent. So I'll move the ball around. I'll hit it to both players, some backhand, some forehand, some speed up, some dinks, and try to identify who might be having a little bit of an off day and maybe where that weak spot is. And then you can always adjust. That was a great overhead by Irvine and an even better finish by Tina.
That's, I think, about the third lob there by Tyra, and that was a pretty good lob. But Jessie with showing excellent athleticism to get paddle on it very solidly.
And with that, we'll get a timeout.
What adjustments are made coming out of this timeout?
I thought that serve went wide. Yep. Paris called it, but a little bit late. Jesse's questioning the call, but I think it was correctly called long. It was just a little bit late. And Black agreeing with her. So that call will stand.
Paris serving 2-6-1.
Really good attack ball there by Tyra. She really does hit a heavy ball.
Not sure that was the best ball for Paris to try to speed up. Pisnik appropriately letting it go.
Good leave there by Jesse. A little touch of the tape just threw Paris off just enough. So Pisnik and Irvine get the 7 here, 4 points away from taking this game 1. And now working Todd a little more. Really good counter there by Tina, correctly anticipating that body shot, sitting backhand, and a really nice counter, getting that ball down. So that gets him to 8.
Jesse with a relatively rare speed up at
the official paddle, and we are back with live action here as Jesse and Tina try to close out game 1. And that is not going to help their cause, but they will get another serve at this at 9-3-2. Really good setup there by Tyra, getting that ball down to the Irvine left foot and forcing that pop up, and a good finish there by Paris. And that's going to sail long, so that's a freebie. So Black and Todd trying to claw their way back at 4-9-1. And that's going to sail long. Very impressive ball there by Tina. Not only did she get that ball with a lot of velocity, Jim, she got the depth. And that's more of a key to me, is the depth of the volley than the actual pace of it. Oh, wow. What a point. I don't know how Paris Todd not only got that overhead back, but put it in the kitchen and unattackable. Unbelievable.
Should be 4-9-2 here. Very nice shot there by Tina Pisnik. Great patience. Waited for the opening. Popped it right through there. Pisnik and Irvine up 9-5-1.
Good hustle there by Toss. He just could not get that drop over the net, so that's going to bring us to game point here at 10-5-1. Oh, and that just sails long. Both players agreed that that ball was long. It looked very tight.
The official ball of the PPA Tour.
Right balls to attack. She didn't force stuff. She waited for the right ball, and Jesse's steady as always. So terrific first game there. I look for Black and Todd to pick it up here a notch, and I'm going to predict that this goes 3, Jim. Yeah, Tina loves that little backhand attack ball. So I think if you're Paris and Tyra, you got to identify that that's a huge strength of Tina, that she sits on that backhand. So I'd be attacking the ball more, getting it down on her forehand side. Really good shot there by Jesse. Took a little something off that ball, hit that about a 70% pace, and little topspin comes down. Oh, great drop by Jesse, but she didn't get to the kitchen line. And that's the thing, folks. When you hit that drop shot, whether it's a 3rd shot drop, a 5th shot drop, a 7th, a 9th, don't become a spectator and watch it. Get to the kitchen line. Otherwise, there's no benefit on the drop shot. So don't become a spectator on that. Yeah, that's a great around the post. I think Tina knew as soon as she hit that angle dink, it was too much of an angle and an easy ATP for Tyra. It's the wrong ball to attack.
And we've seen that a few times from Paris. Not the best choice of speed up off the bounce on the backhand side. Rare miss from Pisnik. She's been very steady on her dinking up to this point.
Another unforced error there by Black, and that's going to prove costly because that gives the ball back to Jesse and Tina here, trying to take a lead here in game 2 and get this thing done in 2 games. Yeah, really good communication there by Jesse. Early on yelling out so Tina would let that ball go. I'm a huge fan of partner communication in this game. I think it's something that is really underutilized, Jim.
Nice scorpion there from Tyra Black. Excellent athleticism to recognize the shot and great knee bend.
Really good patience and discipline there by Tina and Jessie. Tina waiting for the right ball to attack. So that gets him to 4-2. I think Jessie's got to get in there.
Nice point.
Looks like Irvine with some new protective eyewear that we have not seen from her. Tina Pisnik serving. And this is what Jessie Irvine does. She defends from the transition zone better than any female that has ever played this game. Very hard to put the ball away against Jessie. She's so rangy, so quick, and has amazing touch on those resets. Good spot there by Tyra.
It's a nice lob off the backhand volley. Not the easiest shot in the world, but very well executed there by Tyra. And they'll get the serve back at 2-6-1.
A terrific overhead by Tina. Nothing that you wouldn't expect from an ex-professional tennis player. Just perfect form on that overhead. Got back early, was in position. See how she really pronated her wrist through impact. Another rare dinking error by Black. I feel like that's been the difference in this match so far, Jim, is just a little too many unforced errors there by the Black Todd team. Has proved costly. And Jessie Irvine with a big yeah, knowing what a huge spot we are in this match. Jessie and Tina do not want to go 3 games. They want to close this thing out. Terrific job there by Jessie.
Little friendly net cord there for Tina Pisnik. Gets him to 8-2. David, this is one of those matches where Pisnik and Irvine have been fairly dominant. You don't want to let game 2 slip away, though, because then you're all even. And anything can happen in game 3. Gets us to 8-2-2. Just a quick update from Humana Championship Court. Riley Newman, Thomas Wilson took game 1 against Colin Schick and Jack Sock. And now in game 2, Schick and Sock have a 3-1 lead. Back to action here at Grandstand Court. Jessie Irvine with a nice forehand there.
Yeah, Tyra gave her a real attackable high forehand here. That's an easy shot for Jessie. Deciding game 3. That's the shot that Tina wants. So there's a side out. So that's a good start there for Black and Todd to try to get a few points here. I think they got to get to at least 4 on this service. And that's a good head start. So now we'll have 3-9-1 with Paris serving to Jessie. And I'm so impressed with Jessie Irvine. You know, this is the first time I've seen her play in a while, and she has been incredible. I don't think she's missed a third. It's too bad Tyra had to go for so much there. They worked so hard to get back in that point. She could have just reset that ball into the middle over the lowest part of the net, and then her and Paris could have worked their way to the kitchen line. Instead, she tried the hero shot. Yeah, I think that's what Paris needs to do more, is attack the right side of Tina's body. Because Tina is sitting pretty hard backhanded. Tina wants that little backhand punch. That's the one she wants.
Another nice play by Jessie. I think so far, Dave, to me, Jessie Irvine's the MVP of this match. She's really,
for sure,
really shown great control of the ball, I think. Great resets, good drops, good defensive play, timely offense. 9-4-2 here, game 2. Pisnik and Irving having won game 1, looking to close it out.
Nice drop, Tina. And that's the announcer's curse again. As soon as we say Jessie Irvine's MVP, playing the game of her life, a little unforced error, dig in the net. It happens every time. So 4-9-1.
Nice switch midpoint by Irvine and Pisnik.
But another dink in the net by Tyra. So that's the pattern we've seen in this match. Yeah, terrific finish there by Tina after a great backhand setup. There's the setup and a beautiful angle finish. No way that's coming back.
Yeah. Not a good idea to get the ball up to Tina Pisnik.
So they're 2 points away here. Thought Tina made a questionable decision there on that attack ball from the transition zone.
I agree.
I would have reset that in the kitchen so I could work my way all the way to the line with my partner.
I think Tina wants to get into a firefight, though, if she can.
And that's the spot I think they need to go towards to more, is the right side of the Tina Pisnik body. Not the body, not the backhand, the right side, just like that. I think that's going to be a huge key for Black and Todd to get back into this match. Oh, and Black saves a ball that looked to me like it was going wide.
Yeah, I agree. I think that was that
So
ball.
that cost him that would have been a point there, Jim, and it would have been 5-9, but it's still 4-9 on 2. Really good speed up there by Paris. Todd not only making the right decision to speed it up, but watch the location. So Jessie's sitting backhand, go to the right hip, sets up an easy Tyra Black finish.
fire
Black
again.
saves another ball that's going long.
Yeah, that's 2 of them. I think that was 6 serves they had at it and got 1 point out of it. Had their chance to really get back into it. Pisnik and Irvine having trouble scoring that 10th point.
I think only the third unforced error by Pisnik this entire match. Well, right on cue. Number 4. And that sails wide, so Black and Todd with a little bit of an opening here at 6-9-1 here in game 2, trying to force a deciding game 3.
That's
And
a nice
Jesse
shot. Big forehand.
with a great setup ball right there, and then a terrific finish. Jesse really hits a heavy ball. You can't always tell, Jim, on video, but that ball's flying.
Might see a timeout here soon by Irvine and Pisnik.
Yeah, I would call one right here. They have 2 left in this game. Oh, that barely clears the tape. Oh, terrific slice cross court dink by Jesse. That had a lot on it.
9-7-1. Pisnik and Irving have had about, I think, 8 serves now with 9 points. Still no joy. Suddenly started to miss. They've been so steady on their thirds and suddenly on their drops and suddenly a little bit shaky.
Paris went body there, didn't get that ball enough to Tina's right side, and Pisnik able to fend it off, so that gets him here to match point.
Oh, had it on her paddle. Jessie did such a great job of showing patience, working her way into the net. Great defense, set herself up, had the winning shot on her forehand.
Uh-oh. That's an issue.
Short lobs to Tina Pisnik. Well, basically anybody are not going to work, but especially not to Tina Pisnik. That'll get match point number 2.
A lot of credit to Tina and Jesse for coming out real aggressive in this match and really outplaying Jesse and Tyra in every aspect of the game. And they're going to stack here on this match point. And that's going to sail wide. So let's see if they stack on this on the second serve. Yes, they do.
Match point number 3 for Pisnik and Irving.
Yeah, Paris hung that up a little high, and a great finish there by Jesse. So Tina Pisnik, Jesse Irvine with a commanding performance.